Prepare for the ultimate battle of wits as the fiercest young minds in Southern Colorado face off in a high-stakes trivia showdown. Who will rise to the challenge? Who will claim victory? Find out now on Rocky Mountain Quiz Kids.
Welcome to another season of Rocky Mountain Quiz Kids. I'm your host, Scott Kilberry, and we have dozens of teams made up of the brightest students from all across Southern Colorado, all trying to make it to the championship match with a cash prize on the line. We're very excited about today's matchup. We have Cheyenne Mountain going up against Coronado High School, so let's meet the teams. Take it away, Hawks.
I'm Garrison, and I'm a junior.
I'm Henry. I'm a senior.
I'm Will, and I'm a junior.
I'm Sam, and I'm a senior.
All right, nice to meet you guys, and good luck. How about over here with the Cougars?
I'm Jalen. I'm a senior.
I'm Lula. I'm a senior.
I'm Marcus. I'm a sophomore.
And I'm Christian. I'm a senior.
Nice to meet all of you, and good luck as well. Now, from here we want to begin with the buzz-in round. Let's explain how this works. It's the opening round. There will be 3 minutes on the clock. The first team to buzz in after I begin reading will be given the opportunity to answer the question with 5 seconds. If it is incorrect, then the other team will have the chance to answer that same question. Teams will then be awarded 10 points for the correct answer until the final round, which is also a buzz-in round where all the correct answers then, though, will be worth 20 points. So we're putting the time on the clock to the teams understand what we're up against here. The buzz-in round and the opening round ready to begin now. Hassan Nasrallah leads what political group and militia based in Lebanon that supports Will?
Hezbollah.
Hezbollah is correct. Next question. Under leaders like Osceola, what indigenous people fought 3 wars? Will?
Seminoles.
Seminoles is correct. What chemical element's atomic symbol is derived from the same Latin word as is plumbing? Garrison?
Lead.
Lead is correct. Next question. What Greek stole ambrosia from the gods, tried to feed his sons Pelops to them, and was punished with the eternity just out of reach of fruit and water? Christian?
Dionysus.
I'm sorry, that is incorrect. How about Cheyenne Mountain? You want to give it a stab? All right, we were looking for Tantalus. Next question. What TV show, which spawned 2 spin-offs featuring Isabel May as the narrator Elsa, titled 1883 and 1923, is a neo-Western starring Sam?
Yellowstone.
Yellowstone is correct. Next question. In June of 2024, New York Governor Kathy Hochul postponed what policy that would have levied a $15 fee on cars entering Lower Manhattan during the day? Henry?
Congestion fee.
Congestion fee or pricing is correct. What British playwright depicted a man who uses his own hot blood to sign a contract with Mephistopheles, a servant of Lucifer, in Dr. Faustus? Christian?
Dracula.
That's incorrect. How about Cheyenne Mountain?
Arthur Miller.
One more time?
Arthur Miller.
That was a good try. We were looking for Christopher Marlowe. Next question. What disease commonly monitoring using a hemoglobin test, a hemoglobin A1C test, can cause... Christian?
Diabetes.
Diabetes, that's correct. And Coronado is on the board. What Alabama governor who was shot by Arthur Bremer while running for president made the stand in the schoolhouse door? Christian?
Robert Kennedy.
No, that is incorrect. Made the stand in the schoolhouse door to oppose integration. Cheyenne Mountain? Sam?
William Jennings Bryan.
Incorrect. We were looking for George Wallace. What man to whom Charles II granted land in America in exchange for debt relief led Quakers in founding a namesake? Sam?
William Penn.
William Penn is correct. Pennsylvania. What number is sometimes called Archimedes' constant? Is the number of radians equal to 180 degrees? Will?
1.
Incorrect. How about Coronado? Let me finish reading this.
2 pi.
Pi is correct. All right, next question. What director of the film adaptations of the BFG and Ready Player One fictionalized his upbringing in the 2022 film
Steven Spielberg.
Marcus?
Steven Spielberg.
That's correct. And there you have it. That's the conclusion of our first round. Coronado with 30, Cheyenne Mountain with 60. That also brings us to our Power Pass question of the day, brought to you by the Pikes Peak Library District. Let's hear it.
What are the tiny openings on the underside of leaves that allow plants to exchange gases and control water loss?
Will?
Stoma.
Almost. I don't know if I can accept it. Coronado.
Stroma.
It's the stomata is what they're saying.
Stomata are how plants exchange gases and control water loss. Visit Pikes Peak Library District Gardens to explore local plants and spot some stomata in action.
All right, that concludes our first round. Cheyenne Mountain with 60, Coronado 30. The volleyball round is coming up next. You're watching Rocky Mountain Quiz Kids. We'll be right back. Welcome back to Rocky Mountain Quiz Kids. Time now for the second round, the volleyball round. Volleyball round is a conferring round in which the teams actually have 4 minutes to answer the questions. We encourage the teams to work as a team this time. So it's the opportunity for them to answer those questions through the team captain. So that's why you see the teams huddled up here right now. Now, during the break, we did a coin flip to determine who will go first in this round and in the lightning round. Cheyenne Mountain called heads. They lost. That means Coronado won the coin flip, although they chose to defer and go first in the lightning round. So Cheyenne Mountain's going to go first in this round, the volleyball round. In the volleyball round, now we won't ask each team to answer the question, just one question, and then volley back and forth to a new question, or back and forth and vice versa. Teams ready? So here we go, beginning the volleyball round now. What term describes types of stored energy that can be 100% converted to kinetic energy?
Potential.
Potential is correct. Next question. Before proclaiming himself Emperor, Napoleon Bonaparte held what title inspired by Republican Rome in the French government of 1799 to 1804?
Consul.
That's not us.
It's consulate.
That's consulate is correct. So what we do is volleyball, we're going back and forth, back and forth. So here we go. Now we're going back to Cheyenne Mountain. What city at the mouth of the Swan River is the capital of Western Australia?
Perth.
Perth is correct. Now over to Coronado. What class of low mass particles, which are fermions that do not experience the strong force, includes electrons and neutrinos?
Quarks.
I'm sorry, we're looking for leptons. Back over here, the furthest planet visited by Voyager 2 is what body that sometimes displays a great dark spot and is orbited by the moons Nereid and Triton?
Jupiter.
I'm sorry, we're looking for Neptune. Okay, Coronado, what novel in which nuns at the Petit Picpus convene at, or the convent educate Cosset centers on former prisoner Jean Valjean and was written by Victor Hugo?
Les Miserables.
That is correct. Les Miserables. It's close enough. We'll take it. Okay, over here at Cheyenne Mountain, what city whose oldest building is the Al Fahidi Fort has a Tom Wright designed hotel called the Burj El Arab on man-made island and is in the UAE?
Dubai.
Dubai is correct. Okay, back over here for Coronado. What riots, whose participants included Marsha P. Johnson, occurred at Greenwich Village Bar in 1969, helped launch the gay liberation movement?
Stonewall.
Stonewall is correct. All right, back over here. What cabinet member who was criticized for not visiting East Palestine after a 2023 disaster is the first gay man to be the Secretary of Transportation?
Pete Buttigieg.
That is correct. Back over to Coronado. In what form of asexual reproduction does a new organism form when a small portion of the original organism pinches off from the parent?
Mitosis.
We're looking for budding or blastogenesis. Okay, Cheyenne Mountain, what quantity, which is zero by definition for inertial frames, is the second time derivative of displacement and is the rate of change of velocity?
Acceleration.
Acceleration is correct. Coronado, what city was the capital of the Ptolemaic Kingdom, was once home to the pharaohs or the large lighthouse, and is the second most populous city in Egypt?
Cairo.
We were looking for Alexandria. Back over here, what term describes molecules such as glutathione and vitamin E that scavenge and neutralize free radicals?
Base.
We're looking for antioxidants. Coronado, What game whose champions include Nigel Richards was invented by Alfred Butts and features a 15 by 15 board on which tiles are placed to form words?
Scrabble.
Scrabble's correct. What insects known to use hot balls to kill Japanese hornets have been affiliated by colony collapse disorder and are important pollinators?
Bees.
Bees is correct. What family whose patriarch Abdulaziz fought the Rashidis owns the largest oil company in the world and controls the holy cities of Mecca and Medina?
Salid.
The Saudi dynasty. We had the buzzer there. That concludes the second round. Coronado with 70, Cheyenne Mountain with 120. It also means, though, it is time for our School of Rock quiz code. Viewers, visit our website right now, fox21news.com. Click on contest or scan the QR code to enter the code word for a chance to win a gift card from School of Rock. The code word for today is Dubai. Still have a couple of more rounds to go. You're watching Rocky Mountain Quiz Kids, the lightning round. It's coming up next. Stick with us. Welcome back. We are halfway through the competition. Time now for the lightning round. Now, since Cheyenne Mountain went first during the previous round, that means that Coronado now has a chance to go first in the lightning round and pick among the 4 categories. Before we do that, we want to kind of lay down the rules here. You have 60 seconds to answer all 10 of the questions. You can always pass and revisit that question if there's still time on the clock. But if you don't get to some of those, or you answer maybe 1 or 2 of them wrong, that means that the other team will then have an opportunity in 30 seconds to answer the same questions and vice versa. So do we understand what we're up against? So let me give you a list. Since Coronado, you are going first and selecting from the 4 topics. Let me give you a rundown of the topics. You tell me what you want. The first one is the nervous system. Answer the following about the nervous system. Numerical novels. Name these novels with numbers in their titles. Fictional redheads. Name these fictional characters with red hair. Religious holidays. Name these religious holidays. We'll provide the month in the appropriate calendar. Coronado, what do you think?
We're going to do religious holidays.
All right, that's a very scientific decision. All right, appreciate that, Coronado. So, religious holidays. Once again, name these religious holidays, providing the month in the appropriate calendar. We will provide. You tell us what it is. So there you have it. We're ready to start the lightning round. We're putting 60 seconds on the clock. A good idea, though, for Cheyenne Mountain to take notes if you want to. If they don't get to any of the questions, you'll know at least in your 30 seconds what to visit. Here we go, starting now. December, commemorating the birth of Jesus.
Christmas.
That is correct. Nisan, celebrating the Israelites' escape from Egypt.
Pass.
Ashvin and Kartika, the Hindu festival of lights.
Diwali.
That is correct. Kislev, candles are lit on a menorah.
Hanukkah.
Correct. March of April, Christian celebration of resurrection.
Easter.
Correct. Now this is Tishrei, or shofar, is sounded for the new year.
Pass.
Shawwal, marking the end of Ramadan.
Lent.
That one's incorrect. How about this? Falguna, Hindu festival of colors.
Pass.
Tishri, Jewish Day of Atonement.
Pass.
All right. Well, you did get a few there. You got 4, and that puts points on the board. Coronado with 110, Cheyenne Mountain with 120. So you have an opportunity with 30 seconds to answer any of the questions they didn't get to or they didn't correctly answer. That sound right? Put 30 seconds on the board. Beginning now. Nisan, celebrating the Israelites' escape from Egypt.
Pass.
Tishra, or shofar, is sounded for the new year.
Rosh Hashanah.
That's correct. Shawwal, marking the end of Ramadan.
Pass.
Falguna, Hindu festival of colors.
Pass.
Tishri, Jewish Day of Atonement.
Pass.
Farvardin, Persian New Year on the spring equinox. And time is up. But you at least got one on there, so we got Cheyenne Mountain with 130, Coronado with 110. And now, Cheyenne Mountain, you have an opportunity to pick a topic in the lightning round. We have 3 remaining here, since they have picked the religious holidays. Remaining are the nervous system, numerical novels, and fictional redheads.
Fictional redheads, please.
Fictional redheads. You're going to name these fictional characters with red hair. So we're putting 60 seconds on the board. Lightning round beginning now. Harry Potter's best friend.
Hermione.
That one's incorrect. Next one, singer of Part of Your World in The Little Mermaid.
Ariel.
That is correct. A member of the Mystery Gang with Fred, Velma, Shaggy, and Scooby-Doo.
Daphne.
That is correct. Teenage spy who fought Shigo and Dr. Draken on a Disney Channel show.
Pass.
Adopted by Daddy Warbucks in a namesake Broadway musical.
Annie.
That is correct. The heroine of the 2012 Pixar film Brave.
Merida.
That is correct. The oldest of the Rugrat babies.
Angela.
I'm sorry, that one's incorrect. Next one, supervises elementary school field trips aboard the Magic School Bus.
Miss Frizzle.
That's correct. American Greetings character who shares her name with a fruit-based dessert.
Strawberry shortcake.
That's correct. And that time is up. Which put a lot of points on the board there too. Cheyenne Mountain with 190 now. Coronado, you have a chance to answer a few questions here with 30 seconds on the board. This is fictional redheads. You're going to name these fictional characters with red hair. 30 seconds. Team ready?
Yep.
Beginning now. Harry Potter's best friend.
Ron.
That is correct. Teenage spy who fought Shigo and Dr. Draken on a Disney Channel show.
Kim Possible.
That is correct. The oldest of the Rugrat babies.
Angie.
That one's incorrect. And Rose Leslie's character on the Game of Thrones.
Pass.
Okay, that brings us back. That's all you got left. So if you want to try one more time here, Rose Leslie's character on the Game of Thrones. And time
Daenerys.
is up. Egret. We were looking for Egret, but you got one of them. Coronado with 130, Cheyenne Mountain with 190. There's still plenty of game to be played here. We're going to find out who advances to the next round with our final challenge coming up. You're watching Rocky Mountain Quiz Kids. We'll be right back. Welcome back. It's time now for our final challenge. It is a 3-minute buzz-in round. This is similar to the first round, but this time around, the correct answers are worth 20 points. Remember, not a conferring round, so when you buzz in, you must answer the question within 5 seconds. If it's incorrect, then the other team has the opportunity to answer that same question as well. Teams ready? For our final buzz-in round beginning now. In what novel does physician Roger Chillingsworth observe a mark on Arthur Dimmesdale's... Sam?
The Scarlet Letter.
That is correct. Next question. What quantity, which for an analyte can be determined via titration, is the amount of solute in a solution and can be measured in moles per liter? Sam?
Concentration.
Concentration is correct. What street whose Federal Hall hosted George Washington's inauguration is home to Goldman Sachs and is the hub of New York City's finance sector? Will?
Wall Street.
That is correct. Next question. What Major League Baseball team employs Stephen Kwan and Jose Ramirez, plays at Progressive Field, and changed its nickname in 2022 to avoid Native American imagery? Will?
The Cleveland Guardians.
That is correct. Next question. What western state is home to Mount Mazama and the volcano Mount Scott, which are both in Crater Lake? Christian?
Hawaii.
That's incorrect. I'll finish reading the question here. National park and is governed by... Will?
Oregon.
Oregon is correct. Next question. What scandal in which E. Howard Hunt was arrested for trying to bug a building in Washington, D.C. led to the resignation? Henry?
Watergate.
Watergate's correct. Next question. What portly, drink-loving character is depicted in 3 Shakespeare plays, including The Merry Wives of Windsor, and is memorialized in Henry V? Lula.
King Lear.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. You want to give it a shot here, Cheyenne Mountain? Henry?
Falkender.
We were looking for John Falstaff. What word can refer either to the set of possible outputs of a function or to the difference? Christian?
Solution.
Incorrect. The rest of the question is, or to the difference between the largest and smallest values at a...
Range.
Range is correct. Next question. What hero whose parents, Thomas and Martha, were murdered? Sam?
Batman.
Batman is correct. But you need to say it with, I'm Batman. What country, which in 2022 announced plans for Bitcoin City, launched the 1969 soccer war against neighboring Honduras? Christian?
El Salvador.
Is correct. El Salvador is correct. Next question. In the human eye, what structure, which works like the diaphragm of a camera by limiting the light passing through the pupil, will?
Cornea.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. By limiting the light through... Lula?
Iris.
Iris is correct. Next question. Ravens, jays, and magpies are all members of what family of birds known for? Lula?
Corvids.
Corvids is acceptable, or crows, correct. What novel that describes the planet Uriel, where the concept of tessering is explained by Mrs. Watson to Meg Murray, was written by Madeline L'Engle? Sam?
A Wrinkle in Time.
Wrinkled Time is correct. Heard the buzzer. That concludes our final round. Coronado with 190. Cheyenne Mountain with 370. That means that the Hawks, you are advancing to the next round. Congratulations to you. Coronado, I hope you guys enjoyed yourself. We sure enjoyed having you here. You did a good job. And we hope you at home also enjoyed yourself in the competition today. Be sure to tune in next week for another round of Rocky Mountain Quiz Kids. You can catch it all at 5:30 on Sundays on SoCo CW. We'll see you then.